Hey Scott, hey everyone else, welcome back to 4 Running Shoes. Thanks for your last video, Scott. You shared a bit about your marathon plan. I thought that was really interesting and yeah, it should go really well, I think. If you're able to keep your long runs in your weeks, hit some good mileage like you did last week, 48 Ks is pretty good, and yeah, just working up to the marathon. You've got a good base from earlier this year, so I think you'll do pretty well. Yeah, I think 4 hours is definitely manageable. Yeah, you'll just have to see how it goes and take it easy if you need to, and yeah, just manage yourself well. But yeah, I thought since Scott shared a bit about his training plan, I should share a bit about my 10K training plan. So I don't have too much of a plan to share. I think my key run instead of a long run is a interval run, and I always think with 10Ks, it's kind of an awkward distance to be training for because at least with a 5K, you're pretty much just going after speed, whereas a marathon, you're just going after endurance, so you can just do lots of slow running. But when it comes to the 10K, it's kind of in the middle between yeah, going after that aerobic ability and also building in some anaerobic training as well to try and boost your leg speed. Because yeah, you do run pretty quick if you're fit and going for a PB. So the interval that I did this last week was a 10K run, and I just had a bit of a warm-up cool down, and then I did 3 by 1 mile at, it was about 6 minutes per mile, but that's in kilometers, minutes per kilometer. It's about 350 pace, 348 pace. I think all of them are just under 348 pace. So yeah, that's pretty decent. I'm pretty happy with that. And theoretically, if I can, like in the weeks to come, I'll try and improve the amount of repetitions that I do. And also maybe the distance, I might try and increase it to 2Ks intervals. So yeah, going after that real long sort of interval at a high speed. And I think that should really help with my 10K pace. And I think if I could ever do a 5 by 2 kilometer split at 348, like intervals, I think that would actually mean that I could probably run 348 pace for the whole 10Ks, which would mean 38-minute 10K. I'm not sure if that's possible. I think 39 minutes would be a good goal for me to set because I always know when you're like 40 minutes is a pretty decent time, which was my last 10K run at this event. So to go much faster than that, like the progress slows down a lot. So I'm not expecting too much, but I think 39 minutes is a good goal, and try and get as low into the 38 minutes as possible would be good. So I'm pretty much picking my training pace at around 348 to 355, somewhere in there. And we'll see how it goes, I guess. Other than that, doing a fair bit of easy running, throwing in some strides here and there, going for a little bit of a longer run here and there. Did a 15K run by running to parkrun, did a 5K there, did the park run for 5Ks and then 5Ks back. I also did a 12K with my wife, which was fun, trying to help her train up for the 10K as well. Yeah, she's doing well. I think she'll be able to run a lot faster for the next 10K, and so I'm looking forward to seeing her progress, and we're just trying to think about her training plan as well with it, include some intervals and that sort of thing. But yeah, overall, feeling really good about the 10K, looking forward to it. I think I've decided that I might actually have a rest week next week and not do any running, which is pretty strange, but I think it would be good to just take a bit of a break, because I've heard like even after a marathon, like you do feel like fatigued for quite a while. So giving it a really good rest week this week should, I don't know, just be good for me. I haven't really had a rest week like that where I've done no running for a long time, so I think it'll be, yeah, refreshing in a way. But then next week I'll sort of get into the next interval training and yeah, longer runs and that sort of thing. So kind of just hoping for the best. I'll see how race 2 goes, and then yeah, be able to push for that final race and see what I can get for the PB. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in my next video. I'll see you next week, and check out Scott's video on Tuesday next week as well. See ya.